we begin our math lesson, I would like us to do a very quick review. Let's take a look at these shapes that I drew on my dry erase board. I would like us to take a look at these shapes, and I want you to think about which words you can use to describe these shapes. So let's take a look at this first shape. What words can you use to describe this shape? Yes, that's right, circle. This is a circle. Okay, anything else that will help you describe this shape? What other words you might use? That's right, curve. A circle has a curve. So let me draw it here. Anything else, friends? Think of another word that will help you describe this shape. Good, round. A circle is round. Very good. Now let's take a look at this shape. Can you think of a word that can help you describe this shape? Yes, triangle. This shape is a triangle. Any other words that might help you describe this triangle? Yes, point. Here's a point. Remember the other word we used for point? That's great. Vertex. Very good. Now, let's take a look at this shape. Can you think of some words that can help you describe that shape? Yes, that's right. Square. Anything else? That's right. Corners. Corners. Do you remember the other name for corners? That's right. Vertices. Vertices. One corner or one point is a vertex. Two or more are vertices. Very good. How about our last shape? Can you think of some words that can describe that shape? Very good. Rectangle. Okay. Anything else, friends? Yes, that's right. Sides. A rectangle has sides. Remember, a rectangle has two short sides and two long sides. Very good review, friends. Okay, boys and girls, let's take a look at our essential question for today. Our question reads, how can you identify, name, and describe cones? Remember, we are learning about three-dimensional shapes or 3D shapes. So today we're going to talk about the cone. A cone is a 3D shape or a three-dimensional shape. So I'm going to put the word here for cone, and I want you to take a good close look at the word cone. You see in the word cone, it is spelled C-O-N-E. When you see the E at the end of cone, you know that that E tells O, say your own name. So the name of that letter there is O. So a long O says O. So this word is cone. Can you say that word with me? Cone. Let's spell it together. Ready? C-O-N-E. Good job. And I have a picture of a cone here. So today, boys and girls, we're going to use a word problem to help us answer our essential question. So this is our word problem. I'm going to read it, but you can follow along and read with me if you like. Dennis has 4 shapes to sort. He wants to sort them into 2 sets. Cone and not a cone. what will his sets look like? So these are the shapes that he has, that Dennis has. Now, remember, he has 4 shapes and he wants to sort them into 2 sets. So we're going to make a T-graph here to help us sort the 2 sets. One is going to say cone and the other not a cone. Okay? And we're going to help Dennis, okay, find out which ones are cone and which ones are not cone. So let's take a look at his first shape here, okay? Do you see it there, boys and girls? What shape is that? Yes, that's right. That's a cone. Very good. How do you know that's a cone? That's right. You see a flat surface there, and you also see a curved surface. Good. Okay, so we know this is a cone. So we'll put it under cone. And then we have the next shape here, his next shape. What shape was that? Do you remember that shape? That's right, a cylinder. Now, is this cylinder a cone or not a cone? You're right, not a cone. How do you know this is not a cone? That's right, you know it's a cylinder and you know its name. But why else do you know this isn't a cone? That's right, you see that it has a curved surface and a flat surface, but there's also a flat surface on the bottom, right? And you notice that a cone has a point at the top. Does this shape have a point at the top? That's right, it does not. So this is not a cone. This is a cylinder. Good job. Let's take a look at the next shape. Okay, let's see this shape. What about this, friends? Is this a cone or not a cone? That's right, not a cone. How do you know this is not a cone? Yes, that's right. You know the name of this shape is a sphere. But how do you know that a sphere is not a cone? That's right, because a sphere has a curved surface, but it does not have a flat surface. And it does not have a point. Good job. So we're going to place it here, not a cone. Let's take a look at this last 3-dimensional shape. What shape is this, my friends? Yes, that's right. This is a cube. Is a cube a cone or not a cone? That's right, not a cone. How do you know this is a cube? That's right, because you see the flat surfaces. How many flat surfaces? That's right, 6 flat surfaces. Now, do you see a curve? That's right, no curve. That's how we know it is not a cone. Very good, so we will put that right here. Good job. Now, have we answered the question, what will his sets look like? Yes, right here in our T-graph. And we know the shapes here that are not cones and the shape that is a cone. What do you notice about that shape that is a cone? That's right, it has a curved surface and it also has a flat surface. And yes, it does have a point right here. Very good, boys and girls. Good job. Now, boys and girls, let's go back to our essential question. How can you identify, name, and describe cones? And we're going to use our circle here to make a circle map that will help us identify, name, and describe cones. Now, let's think about the first thing you know about cones. Okay? What is one thing you know about cones? That's right. You know the word cone because we see it right here. Cone. So help me spell it. Ready? I'll write it right here in the middle of our circle map. C. You can help me spell it. O-N-E. Very good. And we'll write that in the center of our circle map so that we know that this circle map is going to help us identify and describe a cone. So let's take a look at our cone. I'm going to show it to you again, so that you can take a look at it, okay? And I want you to tell me something you already know about cones, and we'll add it here to our circle map, okay? Great, that's right. A cone is a 3D shape. A cone is a 3D shape. Very good. What else do you know? Yes, that's right. A cone is a solid shape. Solid shape. A cone is a solid shape. Yes, it is not a plain shape. It is not flat. It's a solid shape. Yes. What else can we say about the cone, or what else have you learned about the cone? Yes, that's right. A cone is a 3-dimensional shape. I'm going to write that here. It is a 3-dimensional shape. That means that we can hold it, and also that it takes up space. It's a shape that takes up space. Good. Anything else you remember we talked about? How about if you take another closer look at the cone? What else do you remember? Yes, that cones have surfaces. You're right. What kind of surfaces? Yes, that's right. A cone has a flat surface. A flat surface. So let's add that here. A cone has a flat surface. A cone has a flat surface. And I'll draw it here, a cone. I'm going to draw a cone here. And a little arrow. A little arrow so that we can see where the flat surface is. Good. What else do you know? That's right. A cone has a curved surface. A cone has a curved surface. And again, I'm going to draw it here. I'm going to draw a cone here, and I'm going to draw these little lines to show a curved surface. Anything else, boys and girls? Let me show it to you one more time. Very good. Yes, a cone has a point. A cone has a point. So there's the point. A cone has a point. Okay. Very good, boys and girls. Anything else you remember? Maybe from some of the other lessons that we worked on? Yes, that's right. We talked about a cone can slide. We said a cone can slide. Now, boys and girls, why can a cone slide? Do you remember? Yes, that's right. Because it has a flat surface. Good. A cone has a flat surface and it can slide. It can slide. Okay. Now what else do you remember? Yes, that's right. A cone can roll. A cone can roll. It can roll. How do you know a cone can roll? Yes, that's right, because it has a curved surface. Now let me ask you a question, boys and girls. Can a cone stack? Can we take another cone and stack? Can we stack? That's right. A cone does not stack. A cone does not stack. Very good, boys and girls. Wow, you've learned a lot about a cone. Now, I went around my house to look and see if I could find some things that are shaped like a cone. And I wanted to show you and see if you can help me decide whether these objects are shaped like a cone. So this is the first item I found. This is my first item I found. Is this shaped like a cone? Yes, that's right. This is a traffic cone. And yes, it is shaped like a cone. How do you know it's a cone? That's right. It has a curved surface and a flat surface and a point. Very good. Now, I also found this item. It's a little, I have to handle it with my little, the edge of my fingers, because this, boys and girls, is something my husband uses when he is working on the car. This, my friends, is this object shaped like a cone? What do you think? Yes, that's right. It is shaped like a cone. Well, let me tell you the name of this shape. This shape is this object. This object is a funnel. You use it when you want to put something liquid pretty much inside a little tiny hole. So let's take a look and see if this is shaped like a cone. Does it have a curved surface? Yes, it does. Does it have a flat surface? Yes, it does. Does it have a point? Yes, it does. So this funnel is shaped like a cone. Now let me show you my other object. It was a little hard to find things that were shaped like a cone, but I did find this. This is a little birthday hat you could put on your head, but I wanted to show you the hat itself. Can you take a look at it? Is it shaped like a cone? Yes, that's right. It is. It has a curved surface and it has a flat surface and it also has a point. So a birthday hat is also shaped like a cone. Now, let me show you a few more pictures. These are just pictures. I'm going to bring them up close and see if you can identify some of these things that are shaped like a cone. What do you see that's shaped like a cone? Yes, that's right. The Christmas tree, the pine cone. The pine tree. That's a pine tree. Yes, it's shaped like a cone. Oh, right. There's the birthday hat. Yes. And there's the traffic cone. Right. And then there's probably your favorite, the ice cream cone. Yes, that is also shaped like a cone. Good job, boys and girls. Well, you have learned so much about cones that I want you to take the time to go and share with somebody in your family what you know about a cone. And now that you know how to identify, name, and describe a cone, you could go around your house to find objects that are shaped like a cone. Good job, boys and girls. We'll see you next time.